Hello guys, and welcome back to... welcome to another press conference response. My mic is falling. Welcome to another press conference response, and this time I'm going to look at Nintendo. Sadly, I've not been able to watch the whole press event, but from what I've seen, they had a very, very good showing. Everything from a new DS to Zelda. The thing I was hoping and praying that they would have, they had. Okay, so from the clips and videos I saw and some of the stuff my little brother told me, it was actually pretty cool. For one, you had they had everyone reveal, everyone that's the head honchos, so to speak, of Nintendo. They came out and revealed the new 3DS. Now, the thing I found cool about the 3DS is that I'm not sure if the bottom screen... I think the bottom screen was like the normal DS touchscreen, where it had just your normal touchscreen with the image, but the top screen was a little bit larger, and it was all 3D, and that was your 3D section you were getting. I'll put a picture up, and I'll kind of point out... Or I'll put a picture up, and you'll see what I mean, but the top screen was the 3D part, and the bottom screen was still the touchscreen, but it was smaller, and it was just, I'm assuming, a place where you do your normal touchscreen stuff. And then they had the analog stick, as you can see, like right above the D-pad, and below is the normal D-pad. And then they have the normal button configuration. A camera has been placed on the very top of the screen, and there's a little knob thing to the right of the top screen, and it's like a control, and that control thing is to change the intensity of the 3D effect. So you can turn it all the way off if you want, or you can just max it out, or like they said, anywhere in between. I'm not exactly sure what that means because, I mean, obviously I haven't been able to get hands-on with it, but when I do, trust me, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that sucker and putting it up on YouTube and everything. But then if I'll put another picture up. If you look at the front of the device, there are actually two cameras. And what those two cameras can do are create the 3D effect. I'm not sure if I don't think it's stereoscopic. I think it implements that kind of technology where it has the two images and there's a difference between them, and when you look at it through the special screen that they have for the 3DS, I think that's how you get your 3D effect. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. But I know that's why there are two camera lenses on the front, is to create that 3D effect. And I'm also sure you can just use one single camera. I mean, Nintendo, they're smart. They know what they're doing. But now onto the big guns, the software. They had a huge showing. They had a new Kirby game, which looks very, very cool. I'll put a picture up now. Kirby Yarn or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure, but it's yarn because that's what it is. Kirby is a string of yarn, basically, and the whole environment around him too is like that. I'll play a little video clip to show you guys. But yeah, as you can see, Kirby's just a piece of yarn, and he's flicking stuff around, and it's actually looks pretty cool. Different, very odd, but cool. And now it's on to Zelda. The new Zelda game. I'll put a picture up now, and I'll play the video in a second. The new Zelda game, Skyward Sword. It kind of... It's like that. It's like the Wind Waker now. It veers away from the norm of video games right now. It's not cel-shaded like Wind Waker was. It's almost like watercolors almost. I mean, I don't know, it's really weird. I'm not an art person, so I don't know the correct terms for these things, but if you guys that know art know what this is, tell me, because I'm very intrigued by it, and I actually quite like it. And they're implementing the Wii Motion Plus into it and all this good stuff, and from what you see from the trailer, it actually looks pretty epic. What else were there? There was new Donkey Kong Country game. Donkey Kong Country Returns, I believe it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Donkey Kong Country Returns. I mean, I was never a big Donkey Kong Country fan, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd buy it right away. I probably will, but hey, there's a video of it. Donkey Kong Country. Whoever likes Donkey Kong Country, there you guys go. But next, they also had a new Mario sports game. I don't really care about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, it's not as thorough because I wasn't actually home to see it, and I'm kicking myself for not seeing it. But this was my second press event response. I will be posting Sony's up probably in a matter of minutes because I'll upload both of these at the same time. So I'll put a link here, and you guys can go check out my Sony response because I actually watched that one. But yeah, I'm looking very forward to the new 3DS. I don't know if they set a price point. I heard $200. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I heard 200. So once again, correct me if I'm wrong. But new 3DS, new Zelda. What else could you ask for? Thanks for watching. Hey guys, one quick note so I don't get copy-owned raped. All the places I got my info from were either oneup.com, possibly Kotaku, GameTrailers.com, and IGN.com. Possibly Gamers Hell, I'm not sure. So, Kotaku, Gamers Hell, IGN, Game Trailers, and 1UP. Those are the places I could have got my info from. Thanks, and bye. And I also use Joystick. Sorry.